So, the new European Super League is causing quite the stir, and a lot of people are pissed off about it. But I'm going to do something a little bit different in this video. I am going to be thinking of a solution. Hopefully. Jesus Christ, what an unbelievable week of football it has been for the news this week. So if you guys are new around here, welcome to Matt Talks Football. Hit that subscribe button if you love talking about football, and by God do we have some football topics to talk about. But today's video is all about this European Super Duper Duper League, with the rich and the famous being a part of it, the VIPs we call them, and the rest of the football lot, fuck you. They're pretty much sticking the middle two fingers up to all football fans and all the clubs who are not part of this elite status. And don't get me wrong, how on earth are teams like Tottenham and Arsenal are part of this VIP club? Oh wait, that's why, because they're owned by rich owners. And why have they been invited and why are they joining it? Because they can make more money. More money, because that's what football is these days, is more freaking money. If you can't make the money, then what is the point of playing football? Fuck the fans who watch them. Fuck the Premier League and the other national leagues and competitions like the Champions League, which will cease to probably exist because the teams who kind of make the money in the competition will no longer be allowed to play in it. And guess what happens when you see Atalanta versus West Ham? Not many people want to watch it. However, we should make a stance, and as fans, we should all request to watch that game instead of watching the super duper rich VIP clubs like Manchester United and Real Madrid and Barcelona, Liverpool, Man City, all them teams included in the Super Duper League, and think, fuck you. Absolutely fuck you. Now, I'm a Liverpool fan, and I see some tweets saying that people should abandon supporting their clubs. I can never stop supporting Liverpool. I supported them since I was a little nipper, and I'll continue to support them. That doesn't mean what I think they're doing is right. What they're doing is fundamentally wrong, and it's the owners. It's not the people within the club. It's the cream at the top, the rich bastards who are trying to drain and squeeze the life out of football because they want to make more money. And that's what it's about. They want to make more money. Anyway, I didn't want to make this a rant video, so if you want to hear my thoughts, let me know in the comment section down below, and I might do a separate video. But today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to think of a solution, because I do agree, and I'm not going to lie to you, this kind of European League concept has piqued my interest. Seeing some of the biggest clubs play against each other is better than watching FC Copenhagen versus bloody Midtjylland from bloody Norway or wherever they're from. I don't really want to see that sort of game, but I have a solution which could suit both worlds. And so, what is my solution? Well, you'll be glad to know it's a European Super League. Not the one that they're suggesting though, because that is complete bollocks. My one would actually be quite fun and entertaining, because don't get me wrong, the Champions League needs updated. Sometimes the format of competitions gets a little bit stale, and I know the Champions League got their own format, but that is also bloody shit. It consists of like 36 teams, and you play 10 teams within the 36 team league. Honestly, it makes no sense, but I'm going to make a separate video on that. But my one would be slightly better. I'd make it a smaller scale of only about 12 teams, and they will consist of 2 from the Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, and the Bundesliga. I'd also open up a space for the winners of Ligue 1 as well as the Europa League winners, and then I'll have 2 qualifiers, and from them qualifiers I'd have 2 little divisions of a knockout tournament where they play each other once, winner progresses, and then you'll get 2 winners of each division, and them 2 winners would join this 12 team European Super League. And in this 12 team European Super League, you will have some potentially massive matchups, so the revenue would be there, the interest would be there, because they would consist of some of the best teams in the world. For example, I'm just going to take this out of what could possibly happen at the end of this season. So you could have teams like Real Madrid, Manchester United, Man City, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, Juventus, Dortmund, PSG, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid and a team like Ajax. Now I know this is not 100% certain, but this could be a potential avenue, and you have some massive matchups every week. You'd probably see, or every game even, you'd see some big clashes home and away. And in this league structure, you would have a prize for each position that you finish. Obviously, you finish the bottom of the league, you're going to get a smaller prize than if you were to win it. And then the top 4 teams from the league then break off into like a semi-final where the first plays the 4th and second plays the 3rd in a home and away leg, and then the winners obviously play in the final to determine the final winner. The top 4 teams would obviously get the additional generated revenue that they generate in the semi-final and into the final. They would share that pot, and the European Super League would be consisting of some major European teams. The Europa League would then obviously be the rest of the European teams fighting for a place in that European Super League. And for me, that's more exciting. That is a replacement for the Champions League. Maybe call it within the Champions League. I wouldn't get rid of the Champions League. I'd make this the epitome of European football. I always said the Champions League is too open for too many teams, and it should be narrowed down and slimmed down to an elite level where the best teams in the world qualify for it, and then they consist of the best structure to do so. This, in my opinion, would work really well. I don't know if it made sense over camera, but in my head, I think I'm onto a money earner. And I think this idea of a 12-team Super League would be insane, and it wouldn't disrupt the National League because the interest and the teams are still playing that league and they still want to win the league and get in them places for the European Super League because that's where the money is. You know, teams will be fighting for their spots even more so than they are now. That is my idea for a new European Super League, which could potentially replace the Champions League or just be updating the Champions League itself. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like my idea, but also let me know your thoughts on this new Super League. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? If it goes ahead, which it looks likely that it may do, will you be watching it? Will you be a fan of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys in another video.